Hello and welcome to www.luxurytolast.com. Today we're talking classic cars, and it can get no better than the Ferrari Testarossa. The Ferrari Testarossa, to me, is one of the most gorgeous Ferraris ever produced. The Testarossa itself is a 12-cylinder mid-engine sports car manufactured by Ferrari. Production started in 1984, and it was the successor to the Ferrari Berlinetta Boxer. And the Testarossa was Pininfarina designed, and was originally produced from 1984 to 1991. And I think it's just one of the most all-time classic Ferrari cars. The transmission, 5-speed manual, and the Testarossa was before the silly floppy paddle gearbox came in. And I must say, the Testarossa itself, compared to modern Ferraris, has a lot less computers and a lot less controlled functions. It's much more of a driver's car there. And the thing is, the Testarosa's just got the most stunning looks there. In 1995, the F512M retailed for $220,000. The word Testarossa is Italian for redhead, and certainly lives up to that name there. Now, the vehicle, you've got to be careful when you use the word Testarossa, because that goes back to Ferrari's heritage, because the vehicle shouldn't be confused with the Ferrari Testarossa of the late 50s and early 60s, which were GT sports cars that ran in the World Sports Car Championship, including the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And you can see Ferrari does use these names again. It recycles them, and why not when you've got a vehicle which is so fantastic there. And I must say, even today, it's 2011. You look at a Ferrari Testarossa, nothing compares to it there. The engine on the Testarossa was a 4.9 litre Colombo flat 12 engine, which was mid-mounted, and each cylinder has 4 valves, with 48 valves in total. Lubrication via a dry sump system, and I can certainly, the performance on the Ferrari Testarossa was amazing for the times. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers in 5.8 seconds, and that's just absolutely fantastic type of figures for the time there. The maximum speed of the Testarossa is 290 kilometers per hour. That's 180 miles an hour. That's just amazing there. And I think, in all honesty, there are cars that you just remember yourself. I remember I was about 18 in the late 80s, and the Testarossa was always the dream car to have there. And I think it's just one of the all-time classic Ferraris there. The 12-cylinder Ferraris are just absolutely amazing. Mind you, they're very expensive to maintain, and this is obviously one of the negatives of the 12-cylinder. The running costs and the fuel that it needs to run is just phenomenal. But I had a friend who had a Testarossa, and in all honesty, they can be bought today at quite reasonable money. They're certainly not a cheap car, but they are certainly they can be bought for reasonable money. But the running costs are still very, very expensive for it. It's nothing to spend $10,000, $20,000 for a service. And with these type of hand-built cars, there often for many services, the engine needs to be removed, and all this costs money, and it's a very specialized type of car. And but I mean, look, not getting too sensible with these cars. It's just one of the, as a good friend of mine said to me. He said the Testarossa, it's just sex on wheels, and that's basically what it is. It's just the most beautiful car you could ever imagine. I mean, Rolls-Royce has its place as a luxury vehicle, but if you want a beautiful Italian red sports car, it doesn't get any better than Ferrari. I mean, obviously Lamborghini has its place there, but it's a different style of car to the Ferrari. The Ferrari is the quintessential sports car. well, quintessential supercar, I should say. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Please come to my free information website, www.luxurytolast.com. Heaps of reviews on quality wristwatches, luxury goods, and of course more classic cars. Thanks very much.